welcome you back to the Adelphi Sports Network. I am Perry Miles. To my right is Coach Savino. You must be gasping for air after this game.
I'll tell you what, it was a great game. And you know what? We came out over the first half. I mean, we were just on our game. Everything was playing right. We played great defense. But we went a lot more. We said, hey, we looked at the stats at halftime. No, their players were not making plays. And we said that. We said there's a run coming. I didn't expect it to last until the last clock went off. Wow.
With 9-10 seconds left, guys are up by 5. It seems as if Barberry or Mano is going to get the ball. They're going to hoist up the 3. At that point, were you holding your breath?
Absolutely. I wasn't, with this game, the way they were making shots and going to the boards and everything else like that, I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, that's a talented team. Don't forget, both of us are NCAA team from last year. And, they're playing great. We're playing really good. And we wanted to bring the rivalry back. And that's, remember when we played CW Post all the time. It's been 4 years since we played them, and it was a typical Adelphi CW Post game. That was what it was.
It was quite a margin. First half of the game, you guys dominated. Second half, CW Post really put the charge in. Were you trying to script the play out towards the end to try to solve their offensive capacities?
We tried to run a play at the end because we were a little out of kilter. We were running all over the place. Guys were trying to make plays, which is going to happen in a game of this magnitude between the two rivals when you work down the street from each other, and the tradition of the game. And we tried to make some plays at the end to get everybody in spots so that we knew what we were doing and comfortable. And I thought we ran 1 or 2 good plays, and we made a lot of foul shots at the end, I believe. I don't know. I haven't seen the final stats.
Well, Robert Johnson certainly contributed to the success for Adelphi. The free throw shooting by him once again. He hit quite a few free throws down the stretch. John Calarco also hit 4 free throws down the stretch. If it were not for the free throw shooting in this game, especially by Adelphi, probably wind up losing to CW Post.
Yeah, but we made them.
You did, and that was the key. The rebounding, the first half, outstanding. Second half, they started to crash the glass. Was there any way that you really could box them out?
Hopefully, you know what I mean? I can't say anything about that until I watch the tape. But I mean, we knew that they were just going to crash, drive, and shoot. I mean, that's how they play. And, I thought we did a pretty good job.
Outstanding play by a number of the Adelphi players on the offensive side. Was your original plan to sprint out to that huge lead through the transition game the way that you did? Because the defense usually leads to the offense, but the kind of game, it was almost as if you were playing at, a Jaguar speed.
No, our game plan every night is to push the ball on offense, and it all is keyed on the fact that we play good defense. If you play good defense and you get one shot, you get a rebound, get the ball out, you can run. If you don't play good defense and they score, then they can press you, then they can get back and do what they do. But for us, the key was to play good defense, which fuels the fast break, and that's what we did.
Adelphi holds on for the victory today. Coach, one last question. Was this the toughest game to prepare for among the games that you've had this season?
Not at all. It wasn't tough at all. It wasn't tough at all. I'll tell you what's going to be tough. What's going to be tough is playing the teams up north when we have to go up there and we have to figure out what's going on. And I don't know who that's going to be right off the top, but I will tell you what, this game was fun. It was a game of rivals. It wasn't tough to prepare for. It was a lot of fun to prepare for. The guys were psyched about the game. So no, it wasn't tough. It wasn't tough.
The rah-rah atmosphere. You have Duke UNC. You have Syracuse Georgetown. You have Army Navy with football. Tonight, it felt like the place was rocking. Adelphi and CW Post put on a great show with Adelphi winning the game. Thank you, Coach, for joining me for the post-game show. We will bring along Coach Pittman in a moment here on the Adelphi Sports Network, but we'd like to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. The next game will be against Bloomfield College.